All right, Path of Exile 2, Dawn of the Hunt. Okay, so Pin Tactician, I've got to build out for League Starter Act 1 through 3. This will be for Act 1 through 3 Cruel. We are just about at the end of Act 3 Cruel here. We're going to finish it on stream. If you want to see this build in action, I will be live when this video drops tonight. Come hang out. It's really, really good. I know a lot of people are having problems with other classes and just not having fun. This build is blasting through the game like nobody's business. I'll put the link to the first League Starter build down below, and I'll make another one for this. Link will be in the description and in pinned comment. So with that, let's get into it. Oof, it's just good. I mean, bosses are still taking a while. I think that's the purpose this time around, but they're going down pretty darn quick, right? And the pin is just crazy. We're gonna go over the skills. Okay, once you get to Act 1, you're not gonna get I think the first, when you fight the like hyena centaur boss, the first boss you fight in Act 2 Cruel, when you get there, you'll get a level 13 skill gem, so you can get Plasma Blast. Everything here you're eventually gonna get. All right, so as you get gems, as you get, you know, support gem 3s, you're gonna want to start speccing into this stuff. Okay, simple. All right, so we're gonna start with galvanic shards, and with that you're gonna want martial tempo, conduction, and close combat. Then you're gonna get shock burst rounds. Once you get shock burst rounds, you're finally gonna start doing big damage to bosses. But keep in mind, you have to shock the enemy in order for this to work properly, because the pulse damage is where this shines. Okay, where it does big damage. So for shock burst, I got lucky and got a greater jeweler's orb. I put it on here. Fresh clip, which isn't a big deal yet because our skill speed isn't high enough for this to really pay off yet, but it will. It still helps. Lightning penetration, primal armament, and concentrated effect. This boosts the damage like crazy. Okay, then you're gonna get Plasma Blast. Like I said, Act 2, first boss in Cruel. I've got lasting shock. You want to open with this for your bosses. This will give you 8 seconds of shock, and then you can use shock burst rounds. Hourglass, 30% more damage, but it's got 10 seconds to cooldown. You really only open or hit rares with it, so this is just more damage. You're not going to use this all the time. And I've got long shot for now. Probably going to change this, but usually I blast from pretty far away with this, so I figured for now, you know, whatever. And then we got Ripwire Ballista. All right. Ancestral Urgency, 80% increased placement speed. Makes a big difference. If you're fine with the slow placement speed, you can swap this out for something else. Font of Rage, you won't get this until support gem 3, but basically this gives you rage. It'll count up to 30 rage while you're in range of this. That gives you 30% extra attack damage. Okay, that's big. And with where we're spec'd into on the passive tree, this will get us up to 44% extra damage. It's absolutely massive. Okay, this is big. Okay, and then I have Lacerate. Cause bleeding. Okay, this is just extra dot damage, and with Herald of Blood, which is a new herald, it just helps get mobs down quicker. I'm most likely gonna get rid of Herald of Blood here once I get into maps, but we'll see, because I just feel like it does enough, but it's not doing enough. Like, I'd rather have like Wind Dancer and get a big boost to my evasion over that. You know, because I feel like once we really start cranking damage, we're gonna need it. So then you got Explosive Grenade. Okay, Scatter Shot. Okay, so we can fire 3 at once. And I have Expedite, which is new, 40% less detonation time, so it doesn't bounce for like 3 seconds before it explodes. It's like 1.5 seconds. All right. Emergency Reload. You're basically, when you're almost out of your shock burst rounds, you're gonna pop this, and it's gonna give you a full clip without reloading, and it's gonna do however much more damage your level is at. So this is for us 24% more damage on all of our clip. It's big. I got Premeditation. Skills empowered by supported skills deal 15% more damage. So we're getting 39% more damage when we pop this. Okay. Ingenuity, 30% increased cooldown recovery rate. The more you can get this, the better you're going to be. And then we still have Herald of Thunder. We removed Herald of Ash. Don't need it. I'm running Deadly Herald, which is a level 3 support gem. Okay. Supported skills deal 30% more damage. This is new. I like it. And I've got Leverage. Supported skills have 50% increased critical hit chance against immobilized enemies. Now, this is zapping everybody we've already pinned, so I feel like this is good to have on this. Plus, it doesn't cost any spirit. No spirit whatsoever. And then I'm running Herald of Blood. Now, since we have Lacerate on our Ripwire, this is now viable, okay? I have Clarity, 30% increased mana regen rate while a supported skill is active. And I have Precision, 30% increased accuracy rating while a supported skill is active, okay? Both big. I tried the like hematoma thing where it creates up to like 20 crystals, but it doesn't. It works on Herald of Blood. Like you can put it on there, but it doesn't activate it. I put it on Galvanic and it just wasn't doing enough damage. But you can put, I don't know, other things on this until you unlock these, but that's what you want to go for, okay? Talk about gear real quick and then we'll get to the passive tree. Once you get to Act 1 Cruel, whatever vendor lets you buy the random crossbows, just buy a bunch until you get something good. I only have 1 rune slot. I haven't gotten a drop where I can add 2. But I've got 20% phys damage for my rune. I've got 16% increased physical damage, 1 to 62 lightning, 16% attack speed. Those are big, right? This bow has carried me all the way through Act 1, 2, and it's pretty much gonna carry me through Act 3 Cruel as well. And I just got 2 more crossbows that could be worth it. I just want to show you guys real quick so you know what to look for. This one right here, it's got this drop. Compared to what we got, that's a big increase, right? I just don't have whatever item it is to make it a rare. So once I get that, you know, I'll do that. But I'm hoping to get attack speed and lightning damage. If not, it's got a rune slot. I can put lightning damage on it. But putting this on, even with, you know, the up to 217, was less than what I have now. Just because 16% attack speed is absolutely silly. It's huge on crossbows, so you get a lot of damage from it. But this is pretty much what you're looking for. And then I got this one, 79% increased elemental damage with attacks. But again, I don't have the item. So you're looking for that. You're looking for increase to projectile skills or just like this one, right? And then honestly, anything else, whatever you need for resistance and stat boosts, gears, pretty much whatever you can get right now. I wouldn't stress too much, just whatever you can get, okay? And then as far as the passive tree, we haven't gotten any more ascendancy, so we're in the pin build up. Projectile damage builds pin, and pin enemies cannot perform actions, okay? Now, not much. I mean, things have changed, okay? So before, you're going to want to come down. Let's see. You can just, you know, pause it and grab what you need, right? And we'll go down here. You can pause. Grab what you need here, right? So basically what's new is we got all of Lightning Rod. We got Flash Storm. I went and got full salvo because now when you switch ammunition, 25% per switch for the past 10 seconds. So you can easily get up to an extra 100% damage. I came over here and I grabbed totem damage, totem damage, totem damage, and then an extra totem. And then I think we had this chance to get an extra totem. And then I came up here. I found one of those, like, it was like a strong box, but it was like a bug beetle, and it dropped a bunch of these, and I got really good. So I'm getting movement speed, chance to shock, which love to see it. Damage with spears, don't care, and then 10% accuracy rating. So this is not my best one, but it's good. So then I came over here and I grabbed maximum rage. Okay, this is an extra 14 rage. So we have 44 rage, which means we get 44% attack damage, which is massive. And then as of right now, I'm going to work on grabbing another totem. And then I'll probably, after I grab that, I'm probably going to work my way down here to grab magnitude of shock and shock duration. I think that's my next goal. And then I might from there come down and grab skill speed, or actually, you know what? Before we do that, if you have extra levels from this new attack damage node, you're going to come down right here and grab crossbow reload speed. With that and what we have on the crossbow tree, that'll give you 100% reload speed. Because right now it's like it takes too long. Like we need to be like like we got to get that speed up. We have to get that speed up. It's hurting us. So yeah. But outside of that, I came up here, path along, whatever you need. Come up here and grab this pin build up. So that's 15, 30, 60% extra pin. So with this and the ascendancy tree, we are at 100% pin build up. This makes a huge difference in pinning down the enemies. Now, I'm going to be messing around with it, but I think since shock burst rounds is going to be like the bossing move, I think I'm going to put that support gem that basically gives you another 120% pin build up. I'm going to lose damage by taking off, you know, a support gem on shock burst rounds, but I think for peace of mind, if I can get, that'll be doing 220% pin build up, and with how fast we're eventually going to be shooting that, it should build pin, I'm hoping, within a second of them coming off of it. So we're going to hope, the idea is to constantly pin the boss so they can't move, and if we can get as much pin as possible, perfect. But this is the only pin build up on the whole skill tree. Okay, this is it. So plus we get 5% movement speed when you pin, which is all the time. Okay, and then I came down here, I grabbed projectile and attack speed, I grabbed another 10% chance to inflict ailments, which is shock, perfect, and then 33% increased damage with hits against enemies affected by elemental ailments, which, you guessed it, shock, which is what we're doing. So that's a huge buff. Okay, and that's pretty much the updates to passive tree, but it's really, really good, really solid. And I'll throw up some clips of me bossing. I don't have any clips, so I guess I'll do that right now. Let's just go somewhere and start blasting. Show you guys like how crazy it is. So you're just gonna want to put your totems down. They're gonna build pin. You're just gonna blast everything. Everything, nothing can hit you, nothing moves. You can see Herald of Blood. If you don't put your totems down, you're not gonna get extra damage. You're not gonna get the lacerate going. You're not gonna get Herald of Blood to proc. But as you can see, besides that explosion, it's just quick damage. Everything's dead real quick. Everything gets pinned down. You know, use some grenades if you need to. It's just insane damage. And the pin is just crazy. Dude, nobody can move. Everybody's, as you can see, my rage is building. 9, 10, 11, 12. Every one is another percent of damage we're doing. So as you can see, Act 3 Cruel, not an issue. We're just blasting. So it's really, really solid right now. All right, he's about to get his ass beat. Come on up here, big boy.
Oh, shy.
All right, that hurt. Whatever, I'll tank your shit. I ain't worried. You scared of you, dumb? Goodbye. Easy. Shit. Yeah, pinning has its ups and downs, obviously. Subscribe. All right, there we go. It's just such a good build. But anyway, that's it, I think, right? We went over equipment, skills, support gems, and the skill tree. That's it. That's how you do it. Anyway, you know the drill. Subscribe, come back. I'll be live. Come check us out. See you.